Okay, General Liz, we chose her to be our nurse mare for our California Chrome foals because General Liz has the distinction of actually producing twins that she went ahead and carried to term. She came to our farm pregnant and proceeded to foal one night and not foal just one, she ended up foaling two. And she raised them both wonderfully. She was a great mom. So then when her owner decided to retire from breeding, we had an orphan that we thought, you know, let's give her a try and see if she wants to raise a single foal. And lo and behold, she took to it like a duck to water. So considering that Velvet Mesquite's baby is probably the only California Chrome in California, and he's very special to us at the farm, we wanted to be sure that we gave him a really good mom. And so hopefully this will be the really good mom. We're cooling her off so that when she gets her prostaglandin shot and she starts to sweat, she won't be all miserable. Be happy, feel good, wanting to have a big giant baby. Do you want a big giant baby? She's going to make a liar out of me and show a little interest.
Is there a reason why she got hosed down?
Yeah, because the process was to make her very uncomfortable.
Oh, you gave her, okay.
She hasn't had process yet. We're waiting for the rest of our people to show up. You can go ahead and get some fly spray on her. The first hormone I gave her was prostaglandin, which is an important hormone for eliciting maternal behavior. It's the hormone that's going to make her sweat and be incredibly uncomfortable and cramp up, which is why I cooled her off first. And then the second hormone I gave her was oxytocin, which is important for milk letdown and also is an important hormone for eliciting maternal behavior. What we're going to do is bring the foal by her now so she can see it. And then we're going to be taking the foal. We're going to want her to acknowledge that the foal is there. And then we're going to hide the foal. Are you going to bring it on over, Raul? Just bring it over to she has to see it, and then we take it away. She's got to know that it's here. Anyway, so we bring the foal to her so she can kind of acknowledge that, yeah, the baby's here. She's already showing an interest in it. And then what we will be doing is taking the baby away from her so she thinks it's gone, so that she will hopefully miss it. And then we're giving the hormones a little bit of time to start to work because they'll take 5 or so minutes to actually start going through our system. So go ahead and hide the baby. And what we're looking for is this mare to respond to the baby going away. She already is, so that's a good sign. And then hopefully she'll start nickering like she just did. And they can get pretty upset when the baby's gone because she's thinking we just took her baby away. And we really want to see that it's a strong whinny to get this baby back. Okay, Raul, you can come back. Dave, he's probably going to need your help. Or Flavio with the baby so we can control that the baby doesn't get too very frisky and bother. What I like to do is bring the baby in, let her smell its butt, and see her reaction to baby butt smelling. we'll go ahead and let's present the butt first. And then we have to kind of watch the baby because we don't want it to kick. And a lot of times with these older babies, they may actually kick the mare. So you want to keep yourself in a real safe spot because he doesn't really know this mare. And again, if he's feeling threatened, he's just going to kick, right? And if I'm standing right there, I'm going to get kicked. So you want to keep yourself, always think safety first. So you want her to sniff and just be comfortable with sniffing him. She's actually a very good mare. She's not doing anything aggressive. This is sometimes the mares will be putting their ears back, trying to bite the baby, really being unhappy with the baby. Now we're going to go ahead and take the baby around and see if we can get the baby to start to nurse. And this is the critical part because she may not want this baby to nurse, and this is where you really have to be paying attention that we don't let her accidentally kick him. You see her ears are going back, the tail is swishing. You may have to can you get on the other side? But this is important that we see if we can get the baby actually latching on because this is one of the things that will elicit the maternal behavior. Be careful, careful. Getting the baby to actually nurse, keeping the mare from kicking it because we don't want to get kicked. And Dave, yeah, if you can be there to either grab the tail or easy. Good girl, Lizzie. Good girl, Lizzie. He's a little confused because he knows, and I want her to go ahead and sniff him. Notice the ears back. Sometimes getting ears are still back, so she's not feeling the love at this point. She's being very good because usually at this stage mares are trying to kick the foal. You're trying to prevent the kicking. We're trying to encourage the baby to nurse. He's, a little hesitant, which is he should be. Sometimes you can get the mare to cramp even without the baby nursing, which is still important for the bonding. And he may feel like sometimes these older foals may feel a little, he's not super feeling the love. So he's like, I'm not so sure. Doesn't smell like mom. It's a process of patience. He's just scratching his eyes. Like, I'm itchy. And again, just keeping him beside her. Sometimes you go sweat under a little bit. Easy. You see those? Easy. Don't bite me. Feel it? And you have to, in doing the mare work, you can't get really mad at the mare. You have to get mad at her because you don't want her to hurt him. But you have to be careful because, we're trying to get her to bond to him, not to hate him. Easy. She's a good girl. Smell the tail. Love the tail. Smell the tail. And we're waiting for this incredible contraction that says that, okay, all these hormones have hit in and maternal instinct has hit in. And it really is like she's giving birth again. And in some of these older mares, it can take longer than a mare that's, say, middle-aged. So now we just wait. And the mare has to actually start nuzzling the foal, licking the foal, showing true behaviors before you can say, okay, you've created this. It's not just, oh, she's standing here letting the foal nurse. You want to see that she is nurturing the foal and, thinking that this is my child and I have to love it and all that fun mother stuff. Because what we're creating is a bond, not just a nurse mare. Creating a new mother. And now she turns around to sniff him. Good Lord, he's a nurse for like an hour. One of the problems too you can have is that the foal will actually, the mare's like kind of out of milk and she's uncomfortable and baby's still going to town, and then, the mare gets a little uncomfortable because of that. I don't know if you can appreciate that she is sweating despite, we hosed her off so she's wet, but she is sweating. You can see on her chest. And little grinding teeth, and she's probably uncomfy. You always want to have a chain over a mare. This is being, like I say, a very good mare. If a mare is not, you really need an ability to pull her off the foal. So always have a chain over the nose or something that's real, it's really going to make an impact when you are doing stuff. We had some mares that were pretty impressive with their violent behavior towards the foal. You guys all appreciate that massive cramp, and that's what you really want to see, is that she really got incredibly uncomfortable. Hopefully not to the point of getting colicky, but we did have one old mare that we had to give her some Banamine. But let me go ahead and let her move a little bit. But no, you guys, can you see? Did you hear her talk? I don't know if you guys appreciated that. When he moved in front of her, she went, ooh, she talked to him. So this is what we're looking to see. See the tongue coming out a little bit? And what we'll do is we'll be letting him go and have, like Raul and Dave, so if she kicks, she gets one of them and not the foal. We'll see how fast they can jump out. No, but
pretty quick.
we usually let the baby go to see how the mare is going to respond, with having people nearby to grab the baby out of harm's way. I keep holding the mare just to make sure that I can pull her out of the way if she does get violent. This mare, I think, is, she's wasn't that violent anyway, but she's done the little nickering. She has done the massive cramp. She feels this is her baby, so I feel very comfortable with her at this point, just based on our previous work with these mares. So it'll be just a question of, we'll leave the baby's halter on and just unhooking and standing back and...
That's it. No?
Yeah.
All right, well, give me some.
Yeah.
Me?
Because we want to see that he's able to move around her and do stuff, and she's not going to feel... Hopefully she'll be thinking about following him around. guys see, notice her nickering? He's kind of gone behind her, and her response is, so where are you going? She's talking to him. See that? She's talking to him. And this is what you want to see, that she is talking to the baby, and she's, you know, he went behind her, she wondered where he went, not like, I'm unhappy with you. It's like, I want to see that you're okay. I'm going to take the chain off and just put it as a... That's the other thing you want to see, is that the baby does go and nurse on its own without, this is not, I'm still going to leave it on her just for demonstration and safety's sake. But you want to see that, you know, he can go up and nurse on his own, he can go behind her. Some of these older foals will actually run around, they'll kick the mare, they do all this stuff, and you want to know that the mare is, she's truly okay with that. You want to see that she's happy with him eating with her. It's kind of amazing to me how, you know, I mean, I would think he would be a little bit, you know, my mom's gone, I love my mom, but not really. Like, oh yeah, you got milk, I love you too. And the foals, you know, one of the things that I find kind of fascinating, I think the foals kind of know when they can be comfortable with their new mom, because, you know, a foal has a sense of, if it's a strange mare, you don't see many foals going up to strange mares and trying to nurse, right? Because they see the signals and they back off. These foals, that once they're getting, there has to be something to what the mare gives off. And whether it's the little knickers, whether it's the nuzzling them, whatever the response is, that the foal feels, well, this is a mom now. This, you know, she likes this kind of thing. Because she has hormones. He's just a foal. We've given him nothing to make him have this baby, to take this mom. I mean, he's done nothing to her, except said, here, nurse, and you know, she can be your new mom. This is the exciting part, when they just eat side by side. When Dave and I were first here with orphans, we'd get calves for them, and we'd try to make draft horses take them. It was never this easy. This has like been the greatest thing. I don't know what it makes having an orphan not so bad at all.
This is really your gift to the horse world.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a good thing I had my own orphan, but I still didn't like the fact I had an orphan. But yeah, this was, I was talking to Dr. Stelko about this, is one of the things that is important for people on the farm to stay in close association with people that do research. So when you're stumbling upon something, which this was a protocol, a friend of mine, Peter Dahl's invented the protocol, and he's head of the equine research lab in France. And so I used his protocol to get lactation in a mare that took a calf. So I thought, oh, she's got maternal instincts galore, she'll take my baby. Well, that would have been a mistake, she didn't. So after a month of just fighting it, and I decided, well, I'm going to try the protocol again and see if, you know, get some more milk production. So it was in trying the protocol again where she got the Prostin, because you start the protocol with Prostin. We'd given her oxytocin to have some milk left down to feed the foal. And this was a foal, the baby didn't want to drink milk. He was kind of okay with that baby. And we took the baby to weigh it, and the mare went ballistic. So when we brought the baby back and thought we were going to have to chain her and hold the leg up, she's all of a sudden and loving on it. And I said, I think she thinks she had this foal. So I said, we're just going to let everybody go. And the girls at the time said, are you crazy? I said, well, it's my foal. So if she kills it, it's me. You know, I'm the one that lost. But I think this is her baby now. Sure enough, she never looked back. And so then we repeated it. We decided, you know, we had other mares, let's give it a try. And then Peter called me and he said, so, you know, he asked what exactly I did because Becca knows they used to just massage the cervix and thinking they're releasing oxytocin and all this. He said, I just gave her the shot of Prostin. And so now it's like so standard. I don't understand why you still have Kentucky using nurse mares. I don't understand that at all.
We are not using nurse mares back home anymore because we think it's always like a problem having, you know, the mare
Reject the foal or hurt the
reject
foal.
the foal, or when
Right.
she have like her own foal,
Her
and
own
you have
foal.
to separate, and you're gonna have an orphan anyway, even though it's like the nurse mare foal.
Right.
So most of the people they use this protocol of lactation now because it's always
works.
safer.
No, she's like... That's what, you see how he kicked her and she didn't kick back? Oh, when she's cramping it. Yeah, I mean, you can't, a nurse mare, you're not creating a maternal bond. You're just making a mare stay there. And then, but it's not her baby. You're forcing her to take a baby that's not her baby. I just hate the whole practice. But it is big business in Kentucky. It is, you know, I don't...
You gotta make an orphan to take care of an orphan.
And that's right. The Humane Society is all bothered with that. And they should be. It's the one thing that I would back them with being, you know, concerned about it. Because there's no reason. We have all these unwanted mares that have had lots of babies that are perfect candidates. You know, I mean, it's a win-win situation.
In the purebred farms back home, we use a draft mare.
You see, he's a little nervous. She's talking to him and trying to console him. And you notice, okay, he's doing the lip thing. Because he's still like, are you sure you're going to be my mom? And she didn't push the window. She's like, oh, you kind of relax. Oh, I love when they do that. She says, I'm going to put some of my smell on you so you for sure are mine. Get you all smelly. And he's tolerating it pretty good. And she's still talking. Yeah, she's still talking to him. And it makes the whole thing, I mean, nobody likes losing a mare to the value of velvet mesquite, but we can all feel better now. Like you were saying, the baby didn't have one to play with, and it seemed like it was, you know, he was lonely. And now he's got a mom, and then soon he'll be out in the pasture with other babies and have a mom to protect him. And
Raising an orphan foal is always horrible because of the behavior.
oh,
Like,
and this
we
baby
raise-
especially.
We raise foals and we think like when they start to pawing and biting, it's cute.
Right.
But when they reach to the point they are like 500 kilos, it's not cute anymore. So
Right.
she can,
Special to us.
yeah,
Yeah.
she can teach him some limits.
Yes. Well, and
Right?
he'll need it because he's so humanized and spoiled that he was like the worst baby to have as an orphan.
We've been spoiling
Oh,
him.
spoiling him. So now this guy, you know, she can teach him a thing or two. So she just had a foal, so she's going to be laying there like a mare that just had a foal. And she's like, ah, that's a big one. Whoa, he's ginormous. We're going to want to get a bucket of water for him too, you guys. So he's got some extra stuff. He's going to try to roll. My Lord. You're just looking, yeah. Once they've done all the crampy stuff and she's really shown it, like I say, it's just a hormonal set. It's not.
The farms I were at, they still use, back in Kentucky, the farms I were at, they still use nurse mares.
Oh, I know. Dr. Arthur from out here in California, he called me about that once because the Humane Society was asking him about that practice, and he wanted to know what I thought, what we did. And so when I told him what he did, and he said so, because he was going to defend them. And then after I talked to him, he said, I don't see how I can defend the practice because there's no reason for it. There's just no reason for it.